Okay, here we go. The general response from part 1 was pretty great, as much as pretty great makes sense. Anyways, here's the second installment. Hope you enjoy this one as well. Started it all off, we got us back on Algalon with a few people from FA. As you can see, one of them's already dead. This is Hayes, actually dead for the second time this fight. This B-res that he gets now is actually his third chance. Now, this is where everyone else gets a little screwed up, and we're not faring much better. Both of our tanks get popped here. Somehow I get aggro again, and I get phased out from a phase punch because I already had 4 stacks. So this forces Nax to pick up all the ads and Algalon, which ain't really that fun. And once I get back out, I try and pick some up, and we lose some people. And this is where Hayes is about to die for the 3rd time in the fight. I'm sure you can guess how. There's a big red circle, and there he goes. Now we're about to hit Enrage. Luckily he casts Big Bang as he does that, so we might get it. But what happens is he actually gets the cast off because it doesn't stop him when he clicks to neutral. So we all get killed, half of us get achievements, and we don't get to loot him. Luckily we get the loot and the achievements from the GM later. We're sticking in Aldoar, we're in the Spark of Imagination, where this happens all the time. Warrior Angel and M-Donk get blown up. Now normally we have to try and kill them, but this time they did it for us. Very well done. And in the next clip we got Warrior Angel again, just on his pally. Just doesn't seem to be lucky with those. And this time he gets a complimentary teabagging by Kovian. The next clip we have Now I Can More, which already died to the bombs, and Lego, which tries to res him in order for him to try again. Only instead, Lego's the one that fails. And now we move on to Lazarus the Lucky. Here he tries crossing and gets hit, but somehow he survives it, resisting a part of the damage. And then we have a nice paladin tank here that tries to assassinate him, and the bomb actually misses him. What a lucky guy. Since we're in the Spark of Imagination, well, let's do some Firefighter. Here I'm on my mage during phase 3. As you can see, fire everywhere. Now what I'm supposed to do is watch the bombs and kill them, which I was doing well until now. As you can see, I just let one go by and it hit somebody, but everyone survived. And now the next one, you might be able to see it coming. I actually run into its path, and I'm the only one to die from it. Real fun. Back to TOC. Nice haul. You can probably guess what happens here. Shin actually gets DC'd. As you can see, he wasn't moving at all, not even making an effort. And he gets himself killed and me in the process. Luckily we have another tank and we finished the boss. And this one's a fairly old one. It's actually an alt heroic run. And as the theme goes, somebody's gonna get hit. Here I actually run the wrong way first because I'm not using my strafe keys and I get smashed. Although I don't know what Lalzadin's excuse was, but he got hit too. And next we finally got some dirt on our guild leader, Mr. Silent. Again on the same boss, I'm sure you can see what happens. Smash, Luckily I survive and we get to kill the boss without wasting an attempt. Turns out we didn't need that guy anyways. All these headbutts are making me hungry. How about some barbecue? Here we have Midnight again. Can't believe we got him twice. Here he gets barbecued. And he dies. Moving on to a new Barak. As you can see, my judgment button's not lit up because I don't have a seal up, and I also forgot to put Righteous Fury. This all goes to hell pretty quick. New Barak turns around. I taunt him, not realizing what's going on. Then I slowly put my buffs on, but get frozen, and then Shin dies. And then John dies. And then somehow I die. So we're off to a great start. Now this next one, Amdonk's the first target. And he's being chased and he decides to turn and he kills John in the process. Very unlucky because he was on the ice patch. And last but not least, we have Holy Rock, which is now the target. Having already used his Hand of Protection, he decides to use his bubble, giving us very little warning. So a noob comes racing back towards Nyax, which also has the bubble. And then we get a few people killed. Fun stuff. But it's not over yet. We got some new content with old content. The new Onyxia. And here the only change to the old fight is pretty much these new Onyxian lair guards. And this happens a lot in pugs, like this one, where the melee don't DPS him down fast enough. And they Nova, which here kills all the melee. Very well played. And let's move on to the next one, which just so happens to be an achievement run, led by guess who? Peacebringer. Here we're trying to do the Many Whelps Deal With It achievement, and look at that scrolling combat text go. Here Nyax gets killed. As you can see, there's a lot of change target popping up. He actually just threw me one heal and then proceeded to die. And then everyone else kinda died after that because he was the only healer. Look at that parry, block, block, miss, block, parry, parry, dodge, dodge, parry, block, block, miss, dodge, parry, parry. And here's another attempt at that same achievement. As you can see, we're getting a lot of extra whelps from both sides. And here we got some more parry, block, block, dodge, parry, block, miss, miss, dodge, dodge, and then all of a sudden they all end up going behind me. And as you see, there's a bunch of red. Small numbers, but a lot of them. And I end up dying because I can't block, parry, or dodge, because they're hitting me in the back. Another quick wipe. And finally we try it with just one side of eggs, but it turns out it's not enough in the end. We do manage to finish this off and we get 2 achievements. One because she dies so fast she never even does a deep breath, so no one can get hit by it. And the second achievement is the speed kill. Lots of parry, block, dodge here. Not so much little red numbers. And a lot of video card lag, even though all my settings are turned down. I guess running fraps didn't help either. But that marks the end of this second segment. Hope you enjoyed it.